Hi there, and welcome to Draw With Me. I'm Danny Gregory, and every Thursday we get together here and we draw various kinds of things, sometimes one things, sometimes dozens of things. So I hope that you are ready to draw, that you have your sketchbook, you have a pen, you have maybe other stuff, but today is going to be a lot of fun. JJ?
Hi.
You seem equipped for something.
I'm ready. Ready to ride.
Ready to ride. Yes, because today we're going to celebrate the Tour de France, which is ongoing today. Today was stage 18, and the race concludes this weekend.
And we're into it, in case you can't tell.
For us, the coverage begins at 3 a.m. every day.
Which is right around the time our dogs wake us up for breakfast.
So we are enjoying it. But before we get into that, I wanted to just quickly fill you in on my last weekend, which was in Seattle, Washington, here in the United States.
Edmonds.
I'm sorry. What did you say?
Your weekend was in Edmonds.
My weekend was in Edmonds. It was also in Seattle. So Seattle is the home, or Edmonds is the home of Sketchfest, which is now the third year in a row that they have conducted Sketchfest, and it is a gathering of urban sketchers, but also other kinds of drawers. And a lot of them are friends of mine, so I was excited to go, and I went with a friend of mine, Tommy Kane from New York, and we ran into a lot of people. We ran into Holly, and we ran into Fran, and a lot of other people.
And Kate?
Kate, yes, Kate. There are a lot of people who are regulars here on Draw With Me who were there as well. So I just want to take you quickly through my experience of it. I did some drawings. I wasn't enormously happy with all of them, but that's okay. Here's Seattle, which we were in briefly. This is looking over the lake at the skyline. You can see this Space Needle there, and some kids who are learning to sail their little boats. And this is the Gas Works, which is a park that contains various sort of moldering old bits of oil and gas equipment. It seems like the last thing you'd have in the middle of a park with children around it, but they do, and it has fences around it that I didn't include. And this is the ferry that leaves from Edmonds several times an hour. This is a close-up of it, and here's another drawing I did of it. This is some kind of a quay here, like little winding stone divider outside of the marina. And there's my friend Tom complaining about how cold it was. For me, it was delightful, because instead of being 110 or more degrees as it is here in Phoenix, it was in the 60s and 70s. It was very nice. Here's a little fishing pier right next to it. People were fishing. And here is just a lot of the time I spent was sitting and watching artists' presentations. There were a lot of workshops, and I just kind of drew the crowds, various drawings of all the people watching the presentations, which was very nice. So, yeah, it was a lot of fun, and I didn't have, honestly, a lot of time to draw, and I didn't have the right equipment. I had my yellow sketchbook and some acrylic markers, but despite...
But you had fun.
I had fun hanging out, talking about drawing, seeing what other people do, being inspired. It was awesome. And yes, as Kate was there, we had several meetups throughout the time that we were there, incidental meetups. It was really nice. So I think it's going to happen again next year. So
plan ahead.
Maybe if you want to go.
Maybe next year you can upgrade from the Econo Lodge.
Yes, we were staying in the Econo Lodge in Edmonds, which I can't recommend exactly, but I survived it. So, all right, let's talk about the Tour de France. So here's the plan. We have a dozen pieces of art. This is an idea that came up yesterday during the Draw With Me Again thing that we do for members of the channel. If you're not a member of the channel, I urge you to become one so you can draw with us on Wednesday. We drew blindfolded yesterday, but we also talked about what we were going to do today, and actually Fran Cooper came up with the idea that we should do something about the Tour de France. So I have a dozen pieces of reference, and we're going to spend about 4 minutes on each one. So it's going to be quick, and think about it, just try and relax into it, even though it's going to move as fast as Tadej Pogačar coming down a mountainside. We're going to move quickly. I'm going to do all my drawings, and then I'm going to go in and I'm going to do my watercolor at the end. So,
And I'm going to use a timer, right?
JJ's going to provide a 4-minute timer for us. JJ, you're kind of low in the frame again.
Oh, I tried to fix it. Maybe I made it worse.
Yeah, I think you did. Okay. You're still slouching, but it's okay. I can
I don't know what
adjust
to
you.
do, babe.
Okay. So so JJ will be providing us with some time reference. Okay. Are you ready?
Sure am. I'm going to try to remember to actually do it today.
Okay.
Okay.
And here we go. The first thing is
We're off.
a bicycle. And this is, they're sort of normal looking bicycles that they ride until you look at them closely. Some of these bicycles cost like tens of thousands of dollars. They weigh like an eighth of an ounce. But we often try to draw bicycles because bicycles are really interesting to draw because they are really familiar things, but also
Yeah, you think you know.
you think you know what they look like exactly, but
Then when you try to put it all together, it's
and when
like,
you try to draw it from your imagination or from your memory, yipes. So, yeah. So anyway, this is sort of the ultimate bicycle, I think. I don't know that you would necessarily want to.
I don't know if a mere mortal could handle it.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, it has all kinds of technology and gizmos in it.
Well, it's probably super lightweight.
Super lightweight, and may not be that comfortable, actually.
It doesn't look comfortable.
No. Look at that seat. Mm-mm. Yeah. I like a good
Cushy.
ass padding. Yeah.
Well, they have like little seats you can put on top of your seat, because I feel like I've purchased bicycles where I'm like,
You need like a foam.
gotta augment this.
Yeah, like they have like gel foam.
Yes,
kinds
like
of
the gel, like
gel
a
inner pad or
yeah.
whatever it's called. And then you can also get those in your pants, of course.
Now we're getting racy. I feel like every bike we bought in New York ended up getting stolen, so you don't have to worry if your bike is uncomfortable. You're just not going to have it too long.
Honestly, I gave up and I just started taking the
City
bikes, that you can just rent for the few hours. It was, in the end, much cheaper. But I think I remember my last bike. God, that last bike was so...
It was so good.
So sweet. It was not a racing bike like this. It was like an old-fashioned kind of...
It was British.
Yeah, it was like it was called a bobbin or a robin or something like that.
Yeah.
And it was, you sort of sat upright when you drove it. Really like that bike. All right, so how's our time?
You got about a minute and a half.
Okay, good. So I can add some details into it.
Someone was asking how many total?
A dozen.
A dozen, okay.
It's conceivable that we won't get them all in, but if you want to think about the design of your overall page, that's why I put this bike right in the middle of my page, because, it's probably going to be the anchor.
I mean, looking at the stamps that we had in the pre-roll,
Yeah.
some people did just one stamp. I mean, it's so fun how everybody takes their own approach. And a lot of people added stamps that you didn't do,
Right.
because they had a stamp they loved.
Yeah.
Number of people objected to Harry Truman, left him out.
Objected to Harry Truman?
Well, it's like, why do you want to celebrate that?
Celebrate what? Harry Truman?
Yeah, I don't think he's the most popular character of modern times.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean,
I didn't know that. People have an issue with Harry Truman?
I think so.
Okay.
Heather was saying, was it a Brompton? I think it was.
Yes. No, it wasn't a problem. Those are the folding bikes.
Oh no, it wasn't a folding
Yeah,
bike.
it wasn't a folding bike. It was called I think it was called a bobbin.
It's called a bobbin.
Bobbin, yeah.
All
There
right.
you go. Okay.
There you go.
So there's the bike. Done. Let's move on. I'm going to come back to this and color it, as I said. But here we go for the next number 2. Ready?
Yep.
Now this I just thought was kind of cool to do our own version of it. This is a poster of the Tour de France from 1948.
Okay.
And I just kind of thought it was kind of a nice piece of reference to do your own sort of guy laboring up the mountains. Not even wearing a helmet, by the way.
Yeah, wearing the little cap.
Those racing caps are kind of iconic, but nobody wears them anymore in a race because
they want to live.
There's so many crashes, and I was reading about this, and it turns out that I think it was the mid-90s. There was a rider who was winning. He was in the yellow jersey, winning the race. I may have the details of this wrong, so if you're an expert, you can correct us. But he had a crash and died.
What?
Died during the race, yeah. And he wasn't wearing a helmet. And so at that point, they were like, you know what? We're recommending that you wear a helmet.
Wow, that is an awful story.
I know. I mean, even this race, this year, I mean, there have been some serious... The guy who won either the first or second day broke his collarbone the third day and was out of the race. So, yeah, it is not fooling around.
Well, they ride so massively closely to each other.
There's that, too, yeah. So if
I mean, the guy this year, the reason he fell is because another rider sort of trespassed on him.
Yeah, that's true.
On his airspace.
Yeah, it's a sport that's not that big in America just because, well, I mean, there have been obviously some scandals particularly with an American whose name we shall not mention.
Nope.
But yeah, in general, in Europe, obviously, it is a huge sport.
Yeah, has a longer tradition, right?
I mean, I don't know when Americans started in it, but it's...
I mean, I always think of it as, a handful of countries that...
I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of countries now that are...
Well, I was just going to say, it feels like it has become more expansive.
I mean, the top rider is Serbian, is he?
No, I thought he was Polish.
No, he's Serbian.
Serbian?
And this number 2 is Danish. But, and yesterday was the first time that a French rider has won a stage in the race so far this year. So
well, and we saw there's a rider we particularly enjoy who's from Eritrea, right?
Yes. Yeah, although he hasn't done that.
Cool.
He hasn't done that well this year. But
oh,
yeah.
Well, he's still a contender.
He is.
I never really understood how it was the team aspect. I just, in my loose association with the American rider who should not be named, I always just thought it was like a free-for-all. Everybody gets out there and tries to go as fast as they can. And it wasn't really until I saw that documentary that I understood, how does the peloton work in tandem with each other to promote the team interest?
Yeah, it's very strategic. It's not just like getting up there and huffing and puffing.
No, and it's, 3 weeks long, a lot of things, and there are, diverse challenges, right?
Yeah, there's basically 4 different ways of being a winner. The yellow jersey that we probably know best, which is the person who has the best overall time. There's the green jersey, is the person who's won the most points, which is usually the sprinters, because you get points for doing different things.
All right,
yeah, there we go. And then there's the polka dot jersey, which is for the person who is king of the mountains. And then there's a white jersey, which is for the best rider under 25. All right, here we go. Next. So this is a map of France. You can see the Tour.
La France.
You can see this is this year's thing.
Although
And you can
I was
see
going to say the route is not fixed.
the route changes every year.
Yeah.
In fact, this is the first year in a while that it's been entirely in France. A lot of times it goes into other countries, Spain or Italy.
Oh, I got to start the timer.
So I'm just going to quickly draw a map.
Do you feel like you could draw a map of France without having a reference?
Absolutely not. I didn't think I could draw a map of many things. And even when I'm looking at the map, as you can see, I didn't quite get it right. But here's Paris, and here's the Arc de Triomphe, which is the kind of finish line. Also, what is a big deal about this year's is that the Paris was the home of the Olympics. So there's people keep referencing that because, of course, there was a bike race in the Olympics. Although,
Well, they had to reroute last year because of the Olympics, right? They couldn't
maybe
finish.
that's what it was, yeah.
Right? Was that what it
'Cause
was?
it was kind of going on, not exactly at the same time, but
It
close to
was. There was, I think, a little overlap.
Was there? Yeah.
Maybe it like
I think the tour was before it. It's before it, but the Olympics were in August. But yeah, so you can see that these are like little individual stages that they do, and then they take like another kind of they drive by bus to the other parts. So it isn't really like that they're driving exactly around the country. They're just doing individual races at different parts.
right,
The Alps are all down here in this area.
which is where they are today.
Yeah, they're in the Alps right now. I mean, today's race was the hardest. It was just insane. 5 hours long, and they just drive up these things.
And they're at 7,000 feet, right?
7,000
like way
feet,
up there.
Yeah. And they've also been riding for 20 days, which is kind of insane too.
Yeah.
When you think about that. So, okay, so there is France.
We still have 2 minutes.
Well, I don't want to really do too many details here, so what should I do? I guess I could jump the gun and do a little bit of painting. I'm thinking I'm going to do everything in shades of yellow. I'm just going to do a limited palette.
Okay.
Yeah. It'll kind of tie the page together, pulls the room together like the rug does.
You gonna do some lettering? You think? Because I feel like
Yeah,
there's
I
a
think I
lot
have
of
to.
potential.
I think I have to title these things. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I was just trying to subtly say something, but not say something.
What do you mean? You were trying to suggest that I need to identify these things?
Well, that may or may not look like France exactly. So if you labeled it, then
Oh, I see.
there's no question it's France.
I see.
Sorry.
No, that's a good point. I can take it. I can take it, man.
I know people get mad when they feel like I am criticizing you, which I
No.
assure you I am not.
You're helping me.
They're like, what's that woman doing? She's not even drawing.
You're invaluable.
Thanks, babe.
I have to say that or she'll be really mean to me afterwards.
I'll beat you with this bike helmet. This bike helmet is actually very light. I think you could take a beating with this and not really be injured.
I have an idea. Let's not find out.
Okay. Hello.
All right, moving
Saved
on.
by the bell.
Now I've got a wet page. Okay, so here we go. Next, we're going to draw some of the scenes, the things that they pass.
I mean, it really is extraordinary how many gorgeous things.
I mean, there's a lot of chateaus that they pass.
Yeah, just gorgeous and old cathedrals and just
Yeah, I mean, if you watch it,
little,
you
some
really...
of the little towns
it
are
is, I mean,
so charming.
Yeah, it is a tour of France.
Yeah.
Quite literally, so you get to...
All right, I'm going to set timer 4 minutes.
Yeah, and they they kind of dash past them, but you do get to see, and there's just hundreds of thousands of people along the way. You know, it's really like
I mean, the
all
fans,
France turns
yeah,
out.
the fans really turn out. Fans turn out.
Yeah, I can't think of a sporting event that's like that, where the entire country is showing up to support the athletes. It's pretty incredible.
Yeah.
And just standing on the side of the road, sometimes standing on the road, and they kind
Waving flags,
of waving flags, setting off
smoke bombs.
smoke bombs, running around like idiots in the road.
I think
in
maybe
costumes.
perhaps with the wait time involved, a little bit of
They get a
drinking
little,
is involved.
Yeah, that's
yes.
true. They get a little.
They get
Have a little Vin Rouge.
and not quite enough baguette to offset the ABV.
Just to see them in costume, I saw a guy dressed as Santa Claus. You see them dressed as like weird animals. There's all kinds of stuff. It's a real festival.
People are freaky.
And also they do it on 14 Juillet, Bastille Day, is one of the days of the race. So everybody is off work and they all show up. But even on the days when...
Well, a lot of Europeans have July and August. They have abundance of time off.
Yeah, they
right?
take the entire summer off.
They know how to live.
Those Frenchies.
Yeah. I have to say, Americans could learn a thing or two. You know the name of this chateau, par chance?
It's the Chateau Gregoire. It's actually our summer home. We're actually broadcasting from this window right here. If you look closer, you can see.
You're not going to compel people to sign up for our membership if they think we're broadcasting from here. I wish they could see where we're really broadcasting from.
We're actually in a cardboard box by the side of the road.
You were staying last week in an econo lodge with the cigarette burns in the sheets.
Yeah, but you got to rough it. Drawing is a contact sport. Things get wild. How's our time?
Got a minute.
Wow, you're doing a really good job with the timer.
I have not forgotten yet, and that probably means I'm about to. Faith.
Would you like to live in a chateau like this?
Yeah. Yes?
I don't know if it would be that comfortable.
It probably is drafty.
Yeah.
At best.
Imagine what the plumbing is like.
How much plumbing do you need? You've got this beautiful pond out in front.
Oh, great. Yeah. Now you sound like you're French.
Yeah. I mean, it's true. And you're in France, you do as the French, and you don't need to take a what is
Daily
it?
douche.
Bain de douche.
Did you say vin de douche? Is that like...
No, a ban.
Oh, a bain de douche. I see. So you meant like the wine of the shower. All right, here we go. Next.
That is, I would love to try that sometime.
All right, so this is a team car. It's actually not a team car, it's a support car.
Support car?
Yeah, this is actually...
Are you going to make it yellow?
Yeah, probably.
Okay, so you're...
So this is a team car, meaning it is...
So
this is not a team car. As I said, this particular one is a sponsor car, but in general...
But you get the idea.
They just
and they've got like people inside with little walkie-talkie headpieces where they can actually talk to the riders. And when you listen to it, their advice is really sage. It's really like valuable,
like,
go! Strategy. They're like, you can do it!
Well, I think they're giving pep talks to them.
But it's always...
Keep turning the wheels. Keep pushing the pedals.
Yes, go!
But that's probably what coaching is generally too.
I'm sure if you
listen to the NFL coaches, they're probably saying similar things.
Well,
Anyway, so, and these guys are also like, they drop off bottles of water, and they obviously have extra bicycles for
well, and it's like if a problem happens with like the chain or the tire,
yeah,
or
they like pull right up and
yeah.
help out.
I mean, also kudos to the people who operate these, because
Oh man, yeah.
can you imagine? You've got a lot of like many distracting, irresponsible fans. You've got, motorcycles with cameramen and, probably security. And then you've got the riders, obviously, but you've also got, narrow roads, right? A lot of these are pretty unfriendly roads. And you've got other support cars. It's like a lot. It's a lot. So kudos to them.
I hope you're figuring out ways of drawing these things quickly, because as I said at the beginning, it's like you can get totally into the weeds with this stuff.
I mean, look at all those little bikes on the top.
Yeah,
That's
you
like
could just draw all those
sort
things.
of a nightmare, honestly. When this image came up, I was going to comment on what
I
a
know.
nightmare was, but I was like, well,
I know.
is it really worse than the chateau that you just knocked out in like 3 minutes?
Well, cars are hard to draw. Bicycles are hard to draw. So let's make it even harder by putting a whole bunch of bicycles on top of a car. But,
And add a person. The other part, I mean, every part of this is challenging. We have fewer live viewers than usual. I wonder if people were scared of the topic.
could be chickens. But we
Chickens are hard to draw.
we are, we're valiant. We are heroes who are not afraid.
Well,
We're just
again, you can always pick one item and then just design your page.
Around that thing, yeah.
Right. Or, it doesn't, you don't have, we're not,
What's
it's
the time
not a
like?
prescription.
What's the time like? Because I can't believe that I'm actually like struggling to fill the time now, because I kind of feel like I've nailed it, kind of.
Well, you've got 35 seconds.
All right, in that case, I'll just continue drawing little bicycles up here.
Tracy loves the topic.
Yeah, I do too. I'm genuinely excited by it.
Well,
Because there's so many things to draw. There's people, there's vehicles, there's buildings, there's graphics, there's everything.
also it's like stuff we haven't done recently, you know?
I think we should do this every week. Just do bicycle races.
Our
We'll do
panda
it.
says it's their first time joining in and can say it's not a scary topic.
Oh, good. All right. That is important.
Thistle
important.
said, I admit to groaning a bit when I saw the topic, but I'm still here. Cheers to that. Sometimes you surprise yourself.
Exactly.
Okay. Your car a little looks like it has like 4 flat tires.
Does it really?
I mean, yeah.
No, that's not true.
Anyway.
Keep it to yourself. All right, let's move on.
What do you got for me? What do you got?
Okay, so here is a sprint helmet. So I'm just going to do that down at the bottom, I think. This is I'll do it right here. So they wear these incredible aerodynamic helmets.
Oh, shoot, I didn't start the timer. Hold
Kind
on.
of insane ones when they are
Speed.
yeah,
Time
sprinting.
trial? Is that what
Time
it's called?
trials,
Time
yeah.
trial.
Time trial. So they're super aerodynamic, and they look very cool, kind of
Futuristic.
futuristic, yeah. And these, I mean, not usually in the time trials, well, maybe in the time trials, but sometimes when they're going down the mountains, they're going 60 miles an hour
I mean,
on a little tiny bicycle.
and
Yeah. And honestly,
sometimes in the rain. I mean,
but they do die. I mean, last year it was a huge thing. This guy went off the mountain.
side of a cliff, yeah.
Oh my! Just before the tour, it was terrible. So sad. But yeah, it is anyway, I keep saying that, but
And like a young guy, right? Like,
yeah.
yeah.
And then a guy died last week.
I mean,
so yeah, I keep saying that, but there aren't a lot of sports where people die regularly. The one that you'd think, which would be F1 racing, Formula One racing, you would think that people die there because they literally crash into walls and stuff, but they don't because they have all the safety equipment. These guys have like a thin little padded jersey, not even a padded jersey.
They don't even have the gel seat. I think they do wear some type of vest under their jersey.
No, only when it's cold.
Really?
No.
Like a...
No. You see them. The jerseys get ripped and you see their like bloody bodies underneath it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's true. It adds weight. But I thought I've seen that they have like almost like what jockeys wear. You know, like they're very thin, but they have like little. I don't know. I could swear.
Non interdit.
C'est pas vrai.
No, they and jockeys. I guess jockeys wear those pads to carry weight. Is that what they do?
I'm not sure. I think it's for if you have a horrible fall, then you've got something. I don't know. Yeah. I'm demonstrating my ignorance. Susan Gumbrell says, "This is so cool. Thank you. This is the first one I've ever joined. And I see a British flag. And Ben O'Connor is British, yeah?
No, he's Australian.
Oh, shoot. Sorry. Oops. I was going to say,
Ben O'Connor won today.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if that was a spoiler or not. But yeah, he had a wonderful day.
How's our time?
You've got 11 seconds.
All right. Very nice.
There you have it.
All right, there's our page so far. Let's move on to... Okay, so here's the 4 jerseys. What am I going to do? Because I'm doing one color, I am going to have to deal with it. So, yeah, so I'm just going to do...
Oopsie.
No, I can deal with it.
You can?
Yeah.
Oh, I better set a timer. I almost forgot. I almost did it. The thing I said I was going to do. So what's the green again?
Green is for points, so it's usually for sprinters.
I see. So, Woot!
Woot Van Aert.
We love Woot.
Okay, so there's my jerseys, one of which is behind this bike. And, you know, they have various sponsored doodads and junk on them. But, as I said, so this green one, which I'm going to deal with...
With, like, texture? Hashtagging?
No, I have kind of a yellowish green.
Oh.
So this is the green is for points. And then we have the polka dots. Which is for the king of the mountain. So the person who wins the stages on the mountain.
So Ben O'Connor will be wearing that tomorrow, right?
No, he won the stage, but he didn't necessarily get all the points for the King of the Mountain.
Oh, I see.
I think Tadej Pogačar has the King of the Mountain as well as having the yellow jersey.
Wow.
Or he's second in it. And so, yeah, so that's the yellow jersey, which is the overall leader. And then the white jersey, which is the young, the best under
youthful
25.
perspective.
Yeah, Tadej Pogačar, again, who is like the phenomenon, probably the best bike rider there's ever been. Last year, I think it was last year, he was still under 25. So he had won, I think at one point he had all of the jerseys.
That's so crazy.
So he doesn't wear them all at the same time. Whoever's in second place gets to wear it if he doesn't want to wear it. So,
It's so crazy.
and he's also the European champion, so he often will wear a jersey that is the European champion jersey, which is white with some stripes on it. This is too much time. I knew it.
You could do some lettering.
How much time do we have?
You got a minute.
I don't want to do lettering now because it's going to be wet.
Smearage.
It's going to be wet ink everywhere.
Mirage.
It's smearage. I think I'll do Tour de France. All right.
La Tour.
La Tour de France right here in that space. And yeah, okay, this is looking good. I'm happy with it. I think I can take a break and have some hydration.
Okay,
It's
cool.
important to hydrate while you're drawing bicycling. I think you should come alongside and just throw a bottle at me. Or an ice pack. That would be good.
I mean, I could. Oh gosh, there's actual water in there because I was going to try
Yeah.
to throw this at you.
Here, just hand it to me. Hey, I have a bottle. I have an official Sketchbook School hydration unit. Maybe Sketchbook School should sponsor the Tour de France.
All right, there you go.
All right.
Hydration complete.
Hydration station, moving on to... Okay, so this, I just want to show you a couple pictures before, don't start the timer yet.
Okay.
So this guy, I love the look of him. And this is from the very first Tour de France in 1903.
I mean, how amazing is that?
How cool is that? And he looks like a villain or something. And this is the guy who actually won it. What is best about this picture? Smoking a cigarette.
Amazing.
So these guys would smoke cigarettes.
Yeah, that was it. Like it was before hydration was known to be like.
No, they had bottles, but they would have like two metal bottles strapped to the front of the bike. And look at this bike. It doesn't have any gears. You know, and he gets the sash. This is before the yellow jersey even existed.
Look at that child.
And then there's that child who came in second. That's his road crew, his sport crew.
That's a sport car.
And then there's a butcher with him for some reason who I'm not sure what he has to do with anything. So anyway, so I thought it would be fun to just draw this earlier guy because look at that guy. He is so good. So yeah, so this is, I can't even remember his name. I could look it up, but for now we're just going to make him, because this...
I mean, the stripy shirt is fun.
Yeah, exactly.
You
And,
get
and what about
you
the
get
stash?
the facial hair, which you know always try to figure out how to
Had it
implement.
injected in some way.
Yep.
And look at that. I mean, that's a great stash.
So was he the winner?
The other guy that I just showed with the cigarette,
okay.
he was
so
the
this
winner.
guy is just a participant.
This guy's just like a happy guy.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so in those days, I mean, as you can see, like not a lot of...
Technology. Yeah. So what year was it?
1903.
Wow. How cool.
Yeah.
What a cool picture you found.
Yeah. And there's some other pictures that I have, like just like a bunch of dudes smoking cigarettes with these bottles, they probably had stopped for wine or along the way. Yeah.
So Joey is saying marathoners used to drink whiskey because water, quote, caused cramps.
That's funny.
I would need a bunch of whiskey to get through a marathon. I would have to say water alone would not suffice.
But also, they would smoke because it was good for the lungs.
Right. It's exercise for your lungs.
It expanded your ability to, to take in oxygen.
Right. Until you die.
Well, this guy's dead, I can guarantee you. I don't know if it's a result of smoking, but yeah. But they're French, you know?
I mean, in 1903, everyone smoked, for the most part.
Yeah. I mean, probably Gauloise was like a key sponsor.
Right.
This is before sponsors, I think. But you have to remember, like, bicycles were pretty new things. I mean, bicycles had been around in some form for a while, but they were really catching on at this point. Women were able to ride bicycles, which was a big, big deal because it meant that women had a lot of freedom of mobility, you know? It was a really important piece of technology. The vélo, the bicyclette.
You kind of gave him a little kid's bike.
Yeah. He's riding the bike of the kid from the other picture. I'm going to give him a little cigarette, too.
Yeah, why not? Creative license.
There we go.
Oh my God. I didn't start a timer.
You suck. You have one job.
I knew it would happen. Look, I got so excited by these cool archival photos. I lost all sense, my senses.
All right, well, give us another minute.
Okay.
I like that guy.
Yeah, you did a great job on him.
All right.
All right, well, you've got 28 seconds.
Okay, well,
This is
I'm
my
kind of done.
failure
I'm
to-
kind of done, but let's.
Okay.
Everybody else can take that time if they need it.
Okay.
And look at his shoes. He's just wearing like shoes.
They almost look like slippers.
And I like that he's wearing like yoga pants too, that are really high, pulled up high. Is he wearing? I think he's wearing a little backpack. Actually, I'm going to give him that.
Really?
Yeah,
I can't see that.
I think he's wearing a backpack with like some snacks in it. There should be like a baguette. I'm going to give him a baguette sticking out. It's a baguette sticking out the back. All right, let's see what we have next. So next we have the winner, and then we have, okay, so this year, they're making a big deal of the fact that they're going to drive by Montmartre as they go through Paris. So I think this is another opportunity to draw Montmartre.
I mean, that doesn't look like Montmartre. That's something else.
This is the Sacré-Cœur, I think it's called,
Yeah, well,
in Montmartre.
is it? Okay.
Am I wrong?
No, maybe you're not. I don't know. It looks.
This is the thing. The cathedral is up on the hill. I'm sure you've been there. I have.
Yeah, it didn't. That looked.
That's what it looks like. That's what it is. There you can see the tourists sitting around underneath it.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Look it up.
No, I believe you.
You're the historian. You're the research person. You're not doing a very good job as the timer. At least you could do this.
Well, I mean,
I'm trying to win a 2,000-mile bike race while drawing.
Heather says, "Why not the Arc de Triomphe?" Well,
We're going to get to it.
You put it in the map of France, didn't you?
We're going to get to it,
But
people.
didn't you put it in your map of
I put
France?
it in the map of France. We're going to get to it. Don't jump the gun. But this reminds me of Christoph Niemann, who is a great kind of German illustrator guy, and he did a thing where he ran the New York City Marathon with a drawing board attached on a string around his neck, and he drew as he ran the marathon.
I bet he didn't have whiskey.
Well, he was German, so he had kegs of beer. Yeah, and in one of his books, he shows that I think it was in the New York Times when he did it. His drawings of the race. They weren't bad either. Drawing while running a marathon.
I mean, isn't running a marathon hard enough?
Yeah. But he's an artist. He can do better. He's better than a regular person.
He's an incredible artist. But all artists are incredible.
Speak for yourself. All right, so there's Montmartre. So I'm kind of running out of space, but I think I know what I'm going to do here. Because I have to draw, yeah, this will do. I can do it.
I can't believe how fast you did this.
I know, neither can I. All right, how much time?
More than a minute. Minute 08.
See, I don't want to make this yellow. What do I do? I know.
I mean, I think that yellow-green jersey is not good either. I think you're going to have to make some exceptions.
No. Impossible. I'll just call it the green jersey. It's green. It's greenish.
It's green-inspired.
It's green.
Touch of green, a hint of green.
All right, here. Just for you. We make it slightly greener.
You're kind of a little off camera with that green. There you go.
Good.
There you have it.
Glad that's over with. Okay, so
How many more do you have?
2 more.
'Cause-
More.
Okay.
All right, here's the Arc de Triomphe.
All right, as requested.
I think I'll do it down here. I'm going to do it as the very last corner because we still have one more to do. Last time we were in Paris, we stayed right near it.
Yeah, was lucky on our part to be invited to borrow a generous friend's apartment.
And we have to draw every single one of these bicyclists too.
Oh, Lordy. Do you feel like you have muscle memory for drawing this because of how many times you drew the arch in Washington Square Park in New York?
Probably.
I mean, how many times would you say you drew that
Dozens.
arch? Dozens daily.
Yeah.
You drew that arch a lot.
It was one of the most fun things to draw around.
It was, and we lived right next to it. It is pretty cool when you see the end of the race and they are coming in through there. I mean, it's hard not to tear up. It's pretty magical. When does the race end this year?
Sunday.
That's what I thought. Okay, so countdown is on.
It kind of is, but it's pretty clear who's going to win. So
Don't jinx him.
we'll see.
All right, you have 2 minutes. You're halfway.
Okay. It is quite a lot like the Washington Square Arch, except it's much, much bigger.
Yeah, I was going to say just different scale.
When we were in Seattle, Lapin showed me his sketchbook from New York that he just did, and he's going to probably publish it. And he did this drawing of the arch that was so great, and so much detail. It was really incredible.
Oh, I'd love to see that.
You will. I'm sure his book will be out, and we'll get it.
He is cool.
All right, time?
22 seconds. There you have it.
All right, we have one more. Here we go. Deep breath.
Qu'est-ce que
All
c'est?
right, so this is Tadej Pogačar winning the yellow
all right.
jersey.
Should I start timer?
Yeah.
He's so boyish. He's so cute.
He's genuinely a really nice person.
Oh my gosh, we have so enjoyed the segments of the documentary that are about him, but there was another, a former cyclist who had like a show where he would go
Oh yeah.
on rides with the, current crop of professionals, and the segment with Tare, he was just such a sweet guy and so normal, like not full of himself.
Very relaxed, very
He was
confident.
he was just all the things you would want
Champion.
a champion to be. He was really hardworking, but he was modest, but he was also normal. Just seemed like pretty normal.
You know what he is? He's the Alcazar of bike racing.
Alcaraz.
Exactly.
We're big tennis fans in this household.
When we get the names right.
We love Carlos Alcaraz. He is so fun to watch and such a sweet human.
Don't you think they have similar kind of personalities?
Yeah.
Yeah, they win this lion because I think the original, I don't know if it's still the sponsor, but the original sponsor was some newspaper, and that's why it's yellow, because it was something to do with the name of this newspaper.
It's not Lyon.
That would be funny. All right. Man, I bolted through that.
Patience said the line is from Credit Lyonnais Bank.
Credit Lyonnais.
That tracks.
Time? How we doing?
You've got about 15 seconds. And it's always also the top of the hour. Just
Top of the hour to you.
so you know. Okay.
Whew.
I only forgot the timer once. That's
job.
that's some kind of record for me.
You're the best.
I won the timing, the time trials.
Is it Latour? It's Latour, right?
Yeah. You're a little off. Okay, you fixed it. I have a delay. I like that font you're giving it. You're giving it like the Metro font.
The official font of the Tour de France is a little bit like my handwriting.
Oh, cool.
I don't know if they stole it from me or what they did, but I think this is like the R is a little bit like.
Oh, Patience says it's Latour.
It is Latour, right? That's what I thought.
Oops.
Good thing you're a French major.
I wasn't.
What?
That was funny. There was somebody in the schoolyard who was really having a crisis of confidence because she had done a beautiful page while on vacation in Wales and then had misspelled it in the end. And I said, Danny does that all the time.
Yeah, when I listen to you.
You might be a little off camera over there.
Sorry.
What's your favorite part of this page? The 1903 guy?
It might be.
He's so good.
It might be, yeah.
You know, I think you really set the tone of the whole page with the mountain climber.
Yeah, that was a good idea, right?
You did a really great, and especially for as complex as it looked on that poster, and I think you gave the page like a lot of energy with the way. I just think that was part of it.
Thank you.
Hey, Georgie Porgy Puddin' Pie is in Paris, where the Sunday tour finish line resides.
I hope you're going to go and watch it.
I hope you do. Do it for us.
apostrophe in the damn place.
What?
Put the apostrophe in the wrong place. I'm going to have to fix that.
Nobody will notice.
I'll notice.
You know what? It's not in the wrong place if Tare has them all.
True. Let's not presume.
All right, zoom out so you can see the whole page.
Yeah, I'm not happy with this corner though.
I was going to say a mountain needs to go there, right?
Yeah.
Like a tall mountain. Like with the road coming down the mountain. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. That's better. I'm just going to put a sun up there.
That really kind of channels the poster in the end, right?
Yeah. Now I can put a yellow sun. All right, that was fun.
All right.
And we nailed it, 10:05.
Yeah, I was concerned it was going to be hard for you to land the plane here. You did great. You did an amazing, amazing job.
Thank you. That was epic. All right. I enjoyed that. So, should we wrap it up?
Let's. So.
All right. So, here we are. Thank you for joining me and JJ here today on the tour. So, JJ,
Yes, my love.
you're satisfied with today's efforts?
I'm psyched. I'm pumped.
Pumped. Good.
As Morgan would say. I'm pumped.
Pumped. All right, so we're pumped. Hope you're pumped too. Hope you will become a member of this channel.
Please. You know,
Yeah, go ahead.
Fran Cooper, who's here in the chat, came up with this topic. And if you're a member, you get to be part of that conversation on Wednesday.
Absolutely. And I would say another thing, which is it's another opportunity to draw,
Yeah.
to sit with a bunch of people. And even if you can't make it on time, we do it in the afternoons as opposed to the mornings that we're doing it here. But if you are a member, you can watch
the recording.
I mean, we have hundreds of recordings now. It's kind of insane. So you are welcome to do that, to join us.
Yeah, we would appreciate it if you did.
Yeah, so it's just a couple bucks, and you can find it by going to our channel page and clicking join. What else? We would love to see your Tour de France drawings, so please share them by putting them on social media, putting them on Facebook or on Instagram, or
The community.
the schoolyard. But if you remember, we also invite you to post here on YouTube, to post your drawings. And a lot of people are doing that. And that way you get comments, and it's all here within YouTube. So feel free to do that. If you want to know how, when you become a member, we'll give you a video that shows you exactly how to do it. So that is definitely fun to do, and I would recommend that you do it. What else? Oh, and if you do, wherever you post it, put hashtag SBS Draw With Me on your drawing, on the post, so that therefore we will know and we'll be able to find it. SBS stands, of course, for Sketchbook School. I write an essay every Friday. What did I write about this week?
Deadlines.
Deadlines, yes. I wrote about deadlines and how they increase your creativity. Draw With Me being one of those deadlines. So you can find out about that by subscribing for free to dannysessays.com. I send out an essay every Friday. Start Your Sketchbook Journal is our new course, which is still at its introductory price, but that's not going to last for much longer.
End of the summer.
Yeah, so then you're going to have to pay.
Snooze and lose.
You'll have to pay full price for it if you don't do it. Then subscribe to the channel, give us a thumbs up, do the usual YouTube stuff. We'll see you possibly on Wednesday if you remember. Definitely on Thursday if you're not.
Come back.
We'll see you then.
Come back and
Okay.
see us again.
Yes. Goodbye.
Have a great week.
Have fun. And don't forget to watch the race.
That's right.